So it turns out I've got a lot of improvements to make. I don't know where all this is coming from, if I'm honest. I reckon she's just worried because she knows I'll be taking over from her soon. I mean, it's only a matter of time, isn't it?
So the review didn't go as expected?
That's one way of putting it. Fuming I am.
So what exactly do you have to improve on?
Apparently, I'm not a people person and I need to work on being more approachable. Oh, and I don't adhere to the terms of my lunch break. I mean, is it my fault if the staff canteen is slow and I get hounded by all the employees because payroll's cocked up again? Oh, and get this, she reckons I don't currently carry out enough work to justify my salary. Unbelievable. I've been putting an improvement plan, I have. You know, she's only doing this because her husband left her last year. Ran off with another woman, I heard.
Would that play a part in this?
Oh yeah, she's a complete bitch.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Karen Rogers and I've worked here for about 10 years now.
What do people need to work here?
Oh, definitely a love of animals and a real can-do attitude.
Do most of the staff have that?
The majority, yes. Unfortunately, we're having to make a few cutbacks at the moment, so anyone that's not quite up to scratch can't possibly be kept on, unfortunately.
Is there anyone in particular?
Our HR department is certainly having a bit of a shake-up at the moment.
A little birdie tells us you're leaving.
Is this little birdie Welsh by any chance? Right, well, I'm going nowhere anytime soon, but unfortunately the same can't be said for her.
Is she not performing adequately?
Let's just say that I think the meerkats will get more work done. I mean, these reviews, they provide us with the chance to check that our staff members are performing and they're reaching their own targets within their given roles.
So is that not the case with Lisa?
Most certainly not. She'll really have to knuckle down to prove herself. I mean, she's coasted for a long time within this job, in my opinion. She's very good at deflecting, but now she'll have to learn to stand on her own 2 feet. I think that the problem with Lisa is she doesn't like taking orders from other people. Hello there. You've reached the voicemail of Lisa Jones, HR assistant. I cannot take your call at the moment as I am in meetings. Please leave your name, contact number and a brief message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. No, not quite right. Do it again. Come on, come on. This is Lisa Jones, HR associate. I am too busy to take your call at the moment, but if you leave a short message, I will get back to you when I can.
What are you doing, Lisa?
Well, Karen thinks I never do anything and she's been pestering me during the day to check up. If she carries on like this, I'll never get anything done, so I thought I'd update my answer message so she won't bother. You've reached the voicemail of Lisa Jones, HR advisor. I am busy at the moment and unable to take your call. I will attend to all messages when I can. Yeah, I think that's the one. Makes my point and will stop all the questioning, won't it? Yeah, I'll stick with that one.
So what will you be doing for the rest of the day?
I'll be working, of course. So just...
What's all that for?
Well, I've got to make it look as messy as her office or she'll think I never do anything. Just had a meeting with some of the keepers. Don't know why they couldn't be bothered to walk up to the offices. Just laziness, innit? Had to discuss the contracts, you see. Completely confidential, of course. This is the animal kitchen. Disgusting, isn't it? Won't be seen dead working in here. Oh, hi Dave. This is Dave, good friend of mine and fellow Welshman. How are the elephants?
I work with the giraffes.
Same difference. Not much difference between them, is there?
What's going on here then?
Oh, don't mind them, they're just following me about. So, Glandon Gocklin Dower.
What you talking about?
I'm talking Welsh, aren't I? You talk Welsh?
I do, you don't.
Nonsense, of course I do. Maybe you're just a bit rusty. Property paying? Yeah? course you. Try and be friendly with people and that's what you get. Unbelievable. Hello there, this is Lisa Jones. Yeah, I believe you got my email? Yeah, that's the one. I'm just chasing up an invoice dated the 3rd of March. Yes. Yes, that's right. Oh, Karen's got me doing a load of skivvy work now. I mean, chasing up invoices. Can you believe it? Earlier on, she had me sending out wage slips in the post because Helen from payroll buggered off to Tenerife. She takes the piss, that one. Just about to go and have a little meet in my car and just a catch up, I imagine. Just see how things are going. I don't know. Just be standard, I suppose. But yeah, anyway. See you in there. So, I just thought we'd have a quick catch up. Obviously, we need to be assessing your performance a little more closely since your review. Of course, yeah. How are you finding things so far? Great. I mean, I'm good at my job, so everything's come quite naturally. You think so? I mean, as a HR assistant, you're required to be approachable, professional and discreet at all times. Well, I think everything you just said describes me perfectly. Really? The thing is, Lisa, last week I've heard that you were openly discussing a matter regarding Alma from catering. More specifically, a matter concerning her medical issues. Well, everyone knows about her incontinence, it's hardly a secret. Regardless, it is not for you to gossip about. Do you understand that? Well, I do, but it wasn't even me saying it. Well, a number of staff members have assured me that you were the one actually instigating it. Was it Sally? I bet it was. Do you know what? Ever since I told her that she has a too high mash to mince ratio in her cottage pie, this is irrelevant. I require everyone in my team, every member, to be professional at all times. If you can't adhere to that, then I won't be able to allow you to stay. Are we clear? Yes, we are. Good. Now, we need to discuss the staff database. Okay. What about it? Well, it's incomplete. Problem with the system again, is it? No, the system is perfectly fine. It seems that there's a lot of information on it, either entered incorrectly or missing entirely. Right. Okay. Well, I wanted to know if you could offer an explanation for it. Has Alice been messing it up again? Oh, you know what she's like with spreadsheets, she gets in a bit of a muddle, bless her. Alice works with payroll and relies on that information to be correct. You're responsible for inputting it. If you don't understand the system, then please say. Of course I understand it. I know exactly what I'm doing. Then why is the information not put in correctly? I mean, it's not as though we have a great deal of new starters throughout the year, is it? There's actually not a lot of updates that need to be made. So why is it in such a mess? Well, I get very busy. I mean, there's a lot to do. And yet the work you produce doesn't really reflect that, Lisa. You have no idea how shocking some of the handwriting is. So why not contact the member of staff to clarify? I take it you've just been guessing at some of the information. Oh, sometimes you just have to. Well, that's just not good enough, Lisa. I want the entire system corrected, all of it, by Friday at the latest.